Hey friends, so finally Triumph has launched the T400, which is a budget version of the Speed 400. Okay, so I'll tell you why they went on with this step. Okay, so first let's understand what they have done here. So they gave a discount of 10,000 rupees last month when Gorilla was launched. So Gorilla has a technical advantage over this. It has 50cc more, that is 452cc, even though the BHP is same. But when you have more cc at the same BHP, the engine is more relaxed, okay, and it will have more grunt and more power at any RPM, at a same RPM than this. So it actually blew this off in the drag race as tested by many people, and it was a more what you can say, in this segment Royal Enfield dominates the segment, so people will blindly take Royal Enfield over this. Okay, even though Triumph is more upmarket, it tries to sell itself as upmarket, but there are so many things that ultimately brings to a success of any brand. Now what has happened in the past year, okay, when Triumph Speed 400 was launched, Bajaj got 10,000 bookings in a single day when the introductory price was 2.23, but those bookings did not materialize that quickly. Okay, people they went back, okay, because there are some issues, or what you can say, there is some experience that was lacking. Okay, the main experience that was lacking in this is it is very lightweight machine. It is a barely, I think, 165 kgs, so it feels very lightweight. Okay, so anybody who is taken the test ride of a Royal Enfield Classic, which is at 195 kg, it's too heavy, and once you come to this, you will feel like, it is not that a big motorcycle. It is not giving you that experience. Plus the short stroke motors that Bajaj uses, right, they lack the character of long stroke. So in long stroke, like Hunter, okay, Hunter also has the J series, you have the 23 Nm of torque available right from the start. So when you start the engine, you move it, even though it's a heavy bike, you won't feel the weight pulling, because the engine is having a very good low end torque from the start. So that is missing in this. Okay, so what happens is you have to rev it hard to extract the main power. Okay, so so in that way its experience is totally different. Of course it is very fast. It was having 40 bhp. So now the sales did not materialize well. Every month it was on an average selling 2,000 units, and when they opened it up to the Europe and all, to the rest of the world, now in 1 year I think they sold around 50,000 units, which Royal Enfield sells just 2 models. Okay, what are the 2 models? Classic and Hunter. Per month it sells more than 40,000, 45,000 roughly it sells. So the sales were nowhere as Bajaj and Triumph expected. Okay, even though pricing it aggressively and all. So they reduced the price at 2.23, and for Speed Scrambler 400, which is also a very good bike, but that comes at a price. Scrambler 400 is better bike than this because it is having more weight. It is 174 kg. It has bigger tires front end. Okay, it is more heighted. Its suspension is well sorted. It is not very bouncy, so due to its weight. So all in all, but it comes on road at 3.25 lakhs. In discount it will come at 3.15, which is too much, okay, in this segment. So in order to take care of all these things, Bajaj thought, let's make something like a Hunter. Now when you make something like a Hunter, you will improve the seat comfort. Okay, you will black out the most of the parts, even the silencer, so that will save you cost. You will remove the traction control, everything, okay, not needed. Now if you remove the traction control, if you keep the same 40 bhp, it is going to skid a lot. So what they have done, they have reduced the power to 30 bhp, because users don't like that much power. What will effectively, you will do it 40 bhp in the city ride. Even at 20 bhp and 27 Nm torque, Hunter is very fast, okay, if you want to ride it fast. So that much is more than enough. So what they have done is they have kept it as 31 bhp. They have kept the torque same. They are claiming that they have reduced the gearing in such a way that the torque will be available at the low range. As soon as you turn on the motorcycle, you have a lot of torque, okay, which I doubt, because the figures that they are saying is slightly better than the Java 334cc engine. It's a fast having engine, so it behaves like that. You need to rev it hard to extract the mains power, even in case of Gorilla or Himalayan. Okay, not like the traditional Enfield's long stroke engine or the BS engine, which has gobs of torque at the start, which gives the character. It feels like something is pulling you in a proper linear fashion, not like abrupt snappy performance that these these short stroke motors give. Okay, anyway, so what they have done is they have put the 17-inch tires, okay, of MRF, okay, same like Hunter, okay, 110 17-inch frame, and the rear also is very similar to Hunter's MRF only. Maybe the tread pattern is different, but it is same 140 section and 17-inch. Okay, so here you have saved the cost, plus you have saved the cost on the USD forks. So in India, you know, it doesn't matter if you have a USD or a telescopic. Ultimately the thing is they should work, they should perform well. Okay, so here they have reduced the cost, but you know, frankly, I was thinking, so they have launched the Speed T400, okay, to compete against the recent competition. But what they have done wrong here, okay, they should have priced it even more aggressively at 2 lakhs, okay, to get the market. Now it is 2.17 lakh, and Speed, they have put in some new color, some new elements, and they have put it as 2.4 lakh, which is nowhere competitive to Gorilla. Okay, so Gorilla is definitely a much better bike than Speed 400 in some way. Okay, it is not as good as Scrambler 400, I agree, because I have ridden all the three, and I think that the best one is Scrambler 400 due to its height, its weight, and its components, which are even better than this. Okay, the seating geometry, everything is very comfortable. The suspension setup on the Scrambler is very different. So now Bajaj and Triumph are trying to nail down the budget segment by reducing the price. They have seen that when you price at 2.24, sales will increase, so they have made it 2.17, and they have taken the unnecessary things, you know, ride modes and everything whatnot. Okay, they have kept few things. So understand this strategy. This way they want to get the more market, but will it succeed? That only time can tell. To me, if I was looking to buy a Triumph, I think this budget version seems good to me. But then again, you know, why would I not give 20,000 more, okay, and buy 20 or 22,000 more, and I will take the full version of Speed 400 having 40 bhp. Why would I compromise on 10 bhp, full 10 bhp by just 20,000? So because already, you know, the market is taken by Hunter at 2 lakhs. At 2 lakh on road, it is almost giving, you know, 80 to 90%. So now the gap between Speed 400 and Hunter is reducing, because Bajaj has to do that because people are not buying this stuff. Okay, so more value for money, more unnecessary things they are removing to match the sales of Hunter, which sells at around 15,000 per month. Or they cannot match the Classic. Classic is next level. It has gone into some other level, like with so much colors and everything. Okay, so let's see what happens. You see how good the Classic 350 looks when you see a person riding it. Okay, it has got that old school British charm. Look how beautiful it looks. Okay, when somebody is riding it, it's a treat to the eyes. Okay, so that is something which Triumph is not able to achieve with its collaboration with Bajaj. Okay, because when you collaborate with Bajaj, you think of like lightness, fastness, and you know, things that makes just like a, you know, a grown-up Pulsar kind of a thing. But Triumph used to make this kind of bikes before in the 1950s. They have to go back to that old British era where, you know, bikes were heavy, bikes were having more low-end torque, they have big engines. Okay, and Royal Enfield has tried to stay close to that. Okay,